Hello everyone. I wanted to pull some cards for the energy for the full moon lunar eclipse, and I got Death and the Chariot, and these are really powerful cards, so I decided to turn on the video here and record and see what else comes up. So we have Death here. So this is very powerful and final endings, final clear-cut endings. So you may have realized that there's an energy, a person, your place of work, there's something that's been in your life that is just not emotionally fulfilling, that's been a bit draining, and it's there for you to realize greater lessons. And these lessons now, they've been learned, and this is so much energy, and it's going to be completely and finally removed from your life because you've made this decision, you've learned the lessons, and you've made the decision to leave it behind. It's not making you happy, and it's time for it to be let go here. And this is the great movement forward beyond that. So there's a lot of culminations, releases, realizations, individual revelations as well. So I want to tell me more about this death here, more about these endings. Okay, so Eight of Pentacles. So you've been working on trying to release this ending, and this is going to be about investing in what's important to you. Investing in what's important to you. You've switched your focus to investing in yourself, really investing in yourself. And what you've been devoting yourself to before these endings just hasn't been serving you. It's sort of been the opposite of, everything that you stand for and who you are and what makes you happy. So right now, with the full moon in Taurus and the polarity, the opposite polarity there is Scorpio, this is about where you focus your energy. It's what you decide is important. It's where you're placing your focus, your value, where your priorities lie. And it's time to place it inside you. It's time to devote your energy to you. It's having deeper self-worth. It's planting inside yourself is the word that's coming through. Planting inside yourself, investing in yourself because you matter, you're worth it, you're worthy and deserving. Your feelings matter, your emotions matter, your desires matter, your wants, all of that, your dreams, everything inside you matters. And there's been a lot of energy placed outside of you, and it's time to take it all back. Time to take back your power. So there's a lot of power being taken back here. And Scorpio and Taurus, again, is about the switching over of power, the handing over of power, the taking back of power. The taking back of power. So let's get more about the energy of this ending here, this death. Where is it being placed in order to move forward for the Chariot's energy? Okay. Page of Swords. There's been some ideas. Clarity. A lot of clarity has come in with this full moon lunar eclipse. A lot of clarity. And you're ready to take the first steps here. So you don't need a lot of time to think about these endings. There's not a lot of going within time to think about it. It's going to happen very, very quickly, very, very suddenly. You already know. This has been a long time coming. This death, these endings, these culminations. You already know what matters to you. You already know, what feels good. You know where your energy has been wanting to go. So these new beginnings will happen very, very quickly. There's a lot of initial branching out and reaching out to others. calling and connecting, communicating in many different ways, sort of putting the feelers out for new beginnings. But it's these directions, you're very excited about these new beginnings. These directions that you're heading in is going to be very exciting and very fulfilling. And there's a lot of new brightness ahead. These are very, very exciting beginnings. Tell me more about this Chariot. Tell me more about this Chariot. Ooh, this really wants to, so it's not usually I take cards that jump out. This one sort of offered itself to me in a very it was gentle, but there was something else about it. Oh, the reader. Look at that. So in this brand new tarot deck that I just got, there are 2 cards in the deck that are not part of the original 78. One is called the reader, and that represents myself, the person who is reading the cards. The other is called the artist, and that's the creator of the cards. So the reader, really interesting. So clearly this is about me. This is about me and my new beginnings, but it's also about your individual perception. These changes are affecting everyone in a very, very individual and unique way, according to your own situation and according to your own perceptions, your own beliefs, thoughts, perceptions, everywhere that your mental space and emotions flow. That's very unique to each person. So it is the reader. It is about the one who perceives. So this is partly why I don't generally do collective readings, because the energies do affect everyone very, very specifically. The reading needs to be very tailored to the specific individual. So here we are. This is another reminder of that. It's all about you and what you think and how you feel and what you are perceiving and what you're paying attention to and what you desire. It is all about you. No one has the power, the authority to tell you what is ending, what is beginning, where you're going. This is about you taking authority over yourself. This is about you and your own self-sustainability. This is about you. It's all about you. It's all about you taking a look at you. Tell me more about this reader. Let me get one more card from this deck, then I'm going to move on. More about this reader. Oh, there's 2 here. One was hidden. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a minute. So this is the Hermit. So I was just saying, it's all about you. It's all about you going within. This is the Hermit. Looking at his or her own light. Look at the light. Look at the illumination that has come through for you. There will be time, quiet needed for you to pay attention to what's going on within your body, what's going on within your soul, what's going on within your mind, your heart, what's happening within you. The action per se is not outside of you. Everything that's happening, everything that matters is inside you. That's where the action is. That's where the wisdom is. That's where you're going to learn. That's where all of your connections are made. Connections are made within the Hermit. And what popped out with that behind? Right now, just behind the Hermit was the 3 of Swords. This represents mental discord. It's pain, attachments to past beliefs, thoughts, how things should be, how you thought things would be. There's a lot of mental rigidity here. It's also heartbreak. So behind this was hidden behind the Hermit. So it's really important to go within to see what may be blocking you, what may be there that's pulling you down, pulling you back from really moving with full, strong momentum toward your new beginnings here. So it's important to go within to see, to really take a look at what it is that's holding you back, if anything. But don't ignore it. It's behind you. It's great to move on to new beginnings. But but there might be some deeper shadow to see. And Scorpio is all about the darkness, the shadow, the unconscious, going very deep within. Leave no stone unturned. There's nothing to fear inside you. Take a look all around. There's just more to discover and uncover, more to learn, more truth to learn about you. So make sure you're not avoiding or ignoring. There's no avoiding now. There's no avoiding yourself. There's no ignoring the truth. There's no more sweeping things under the rug. Everything, all projections, every shadow is all coming up and out to be seen for the truth of what it is. All illusions are being dispelled. So don't be afraid to take a look, because there might be some things floating around that you've been ignoring, whether consciously or not consciously, that are standing in the way of your ultimate happiness. So don't be afraid to look at these, face them. They will transmute, and deeper love will come about, deeper acceptance within yourself. Let no separation within you exist. So this is making sure no separation exists within you. Let's see. So I'm going to take my deck, my new Oracle deck called the Soulfire Oracle. It is emotional frequencies and higher consciousness. So everything has a frequency and a vibration, and we're going to get some frequencies for this new beginning here, Tell me about this movement of the Chariot forward here. What is this movement? Tell me more. Oh, so 3 immediately came out. So we have bored here. Disinterested, jaded, external focused, disconnected from inspiration and creative energy, contraction of self. So don't waste your inspiration is the message from this card. So don't waste your ideas. Your ideas are worth taking action on. Don't sit around and this doesn't mean overdo. It just means when you are inspired, that is the perfect, precise time to take action on that inspiration, when you're really, really excited. So don't sit around and waste your fire. Very important here to keep the momentum going. What else? What else here? Interesting. Disgusted, repulsion, physically repelled, strong opposition, experience with contrast with what is not you, aware of what you need to move away from. So yes, so with this death here, this ending, we're moving forward. So there's much awareness. The gift now is awareness with this full moon lunar eclipse. You're so aware, very well aware of what you need to move away from. And that helps you move toward your new beginning. You know exactly what you don't want. And so you're able to move toward what you do want. Yes, realize when you're disgusted here. It's a very, very strong emotion. Very strong. You're repelled. Realize when you're repelled, and don't stay to engage further and interact with this energy. This is a clue that you need to move away from it. Move away from it toward what inspires you. What else will help us here? Confidence. Confident, courageous, bold, doing something you've never done, harnessing awareness within yourself, and worthy. So you're going to be moving in a new space, and it's important that you really dive into this space, that you don't move toward this new space with fear or trepidation. When you're inspired, it's because you're fired up with curiosity, because your soul has opened new doors for you. That's a clear lit path for you to move into. And when you pull all of your awareness within yourself, you're able to tap into your own worthiness. Your own worthiness, instead of judging yourself, instead of judging or trying to perceive others' thoughts or judgments. It's really important that you're confident now, that you're confident in you, that you are your best cheerleader here, that you give yourself the praise that you deserve. This is also about giving and receiving love to yourself. Giving and receiving love to yourself. It's not so courageous. It's not courage because of fear. It's courage. It's the heart fire. It's the heart's desire to move toward what makes it happy. Confidence. Yeah, confidence really has been lacking. There's sort of been this, I'm feeling this very dull energy. It's this dull, monotonous energy when you're in this old karmic loop that doesn't make you happy. It's sort of like the worker bee at work, that 9 to 5, every single day is the same thing, and nothing is making you happy because you're not tapped into your heart. It's just, you're just a slave, really. So this is about, it's like your world that was black and white is turning to color, and you're finally able to move toward, you're free. This is about freedom to move toward what makes you happy. So yes, your world has become full of beautiful colors. It's about the confidence here, is about the joy in your heart, that you're finally able to fully move toward the thing, the person, whatever it is that you desire. You're free now. It's about having the joy in the heart that you're free. Anything else that we need to know about this energy? How about the perception here? What frequency will help our perceptions? Where should we focus? Where should we focus to go toward the thing that makes us happy? Okay, so transformed, leveled up. This is a beautiful card. Bright light. We are in a brand new space. The old cycles won't happen again. They won't happen again. The higher frequency of all of the incoming energies assure us that the old cannot happen again. The old is no longer sustainable. We are absolutely in a new space. This is individually and collectively. So trust, have faith. This is a new space, and you are a creator being, and it's important that you expect miracles. You're a magician. I'm really getting that you're a magician. So expect miracles, because this is your new and the space is new. Anything else regarding the perception? How do we need to change our perception to really fully move into this new space? Wow, 3 more. So this was pretty powerful. Forgiving of others. So forgiveness is really, really important. Forgiveness, to let it go. To let it go. Forgive yourself, forgive others. Releasing the stories of the past, the bigger picture, moving beyond. So you don't need to carry your stories, your old stories, into your present and your future. And in fact, you cannot carry your old stories from the past here, because it's a new space. You cannot tell your old stories, because then you're just reliving and recreating that old experience. You're going to be someone brand new. You're going to be someone brand new. Allow yourself to be reinvented. Allow yourself to be new. You're no longer a victim. You're taking back your power. You have the power to create the life you desire. So forgiveness, very important. Relieved. I love this card. Reassured, soothed, at ease, expansion and expression. And relieved is that sigh out. It's that coming into oneness and acceptance within yourself. And when you sigh out, it's simultaneously a coming into yourself and expansion outward. It's both at once. Relief. What is it you desire to feel? Relief. Relief. So it's important that you begin to perceive relief, because it is here. Not just it is coming, but it is here. If you say it's coming, it's always placed outside of you and it never actually gets here. So feel relief now. What is it to feel relief? Sit and feel that. Don't wait for it. No one will give you relief. It's up to you to give it to yourself. Perceive relief. Begin to perceive relief. Okay, and one more came out. Oh, look at that. So yes, it says confused, but also at the bottom it says eclipse, staying put for now. So this is eclipse energy. This is a photo that I took personally of an eclipse, a full moon eclipse a few years ago. So this is an absolutely perfect card. So we are in eclipse energy today. This is an eclipse reading. It may feel confusing. There's going to be a lot of energy that's thrown up in the air, a lot of physicality thrown up in the air, and it's all changing. It's all changing. If everything is thrown up in the air, where is it you focus? Don't focus on the confusion. Focus on the thing that you want. Pinpoint the thing, the desire, the feeling, the environment, the world that you want, the life that you want. Pinpoint the things that you want. That's where your focus is. Really, really focus on that. So that means figuring out exactly what you want. If you don't know what you want, sit down, and there won't be any focus more valuable that you can give to yourself right now, is really fleshing out what it is you want. You can draw, you can paint it, you can write it, and brainstorm on this. There's no right or wrong. There's only how you feel. There's only how you feel about it. It either makes you happy or it doesn't. So there may be confusion, but that is a clue to go deeper within yourself, so you can really, really focus. This is also cutting distractions. Cut all distractions. If your focus can be pulled, then your energy can be stolen. So focus on yourself, on what you are creating. If your focus is pulled, then you're focused on what someone else is creating. So focus on what is within you. Very, very important. Is there any? Let's get one more frequency as guidance. One more frequency as guidance, please. Thank you. Oh, isn't that lovely? So this is consciously sending you thoughts of love. This speaks of the alchemical union and the telepathy, the heart telepathy that is very, very strong now between those who are connected. If you go into your heart and you send someone love, you send someone thoughts of love, they are absolutely receiving it in that moment. They feel you. So know, if you are apart from someone that you love, know that you're always connected. Really, really trust that your thoughts and your feelings, that this love is higher and more powerful than anything occurring on earth right now. Anything less than love. Love is more powerful than everything else. So every thought of love that you send is exponentially powerful, more than you can understand. More than you can understand. This is a beautiful final card for guidance for everyone. So I wish everyone a happy full moon and a happy lunar eclipse. Sending everyone so much love.